Hello guys, welcome to this little video. Today, it's going to be my entire phone collection. Um, I did not count how many phones I have, unfortunately, so maybe I'll try to count by instead of my head, I don't know. But yeah. Let's get right into it. So unfortunately, there's some phones that I still have. Some I no longer have, one of which I accidentally threw away, which was the working S2 that I got from eBay probably 2 years ago. So yeah, I guess you're going to wait till I have another one, till I'm going to buy another one or try to get one from e-waste. Let's get right into it. So first off, it's my backup, a Galaxy A40 with my friend's cat, also known as Badger Jr. Shit. Uh, but yeah, it fully works. But yeah, it fully works. I actually found this at US. It's the second A40 that I found, but this one actually worked. The other one actually did not work. But yeah, there was like something stuck on the charger port, but I took it off, and there's something stuck that you can technically see. But yeah, everything works. Speaker works. Cameras work. Everything works. The other A40s, you're never going to see it ever again. But yeah, I have this one now with this actual Samsung case. If you want me to show it that's original, here's the A40 Classic for it working. Probably gonna try to sell it. I don't know how much. If I get another one, I'm keeping this one. Since I needed a new backup since the second phone that I'm going to show that does not work properly. But yeah, this is the case that came with the phone. I don't know if I'll keep it, but I'm actually gonna keep it on the phone for now till I have another one, because I'm buying another case. Even though like this one, it's kind of dirty, but whatsoever. Here we have the iPhone 7. I need to unlock it. There we go. Also fully works, just the microphone that isn't good on this, so don't ask why I downloaded this app. But yeah, fully works, no problems. Just the speaker that does not work, or the playback audio does not work. But yeah, fully works. Touch ID works. However, it has a replacement battery. I'm going to show it to y'all. This is the second iPhone 7 that I have, because my other one, I traded it for two broken phones. Well, I traded it with the 6S that has a lot of issues. That has a battery issue, and the A10 with a cracked screen. It's a 128 gig. The other one that I traded was a 32 gig. Information. It's on the latest iOS for some reason. Oh fuck! I should really stop showing bullshit. Oh wait. So yeah, the battery's like repaired. But yeah, fully works. Audio works, connected to my personal Wi-Fi, and I have it for a month now, if I'm correct. And yeah, it has my iCloud. Another phone. There is another iPhone that has my iCloud on it. I'll show it to y'all after. Samsung Galaxy S1L works. It's honestly really slow for some reason. I didn't knew that it was when I found this with the N95 that I no longer have anymore. Or I thought like it was an S1, but it turns out when I check like the back, I removed the battery in the back. It has like some sort of sticker whatsoever. That does not matter. It says that I checked the model name, and it was GTI 9003. So I was confused. So I searched it up on Google, and it was the S1L. So it was an S1L. Oh well, it's still an S1 for me. But yeah, I'm going to pull out more phones, and yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to check. I'm going to show one more phone. A Wiko Y51 that actually fully works. The only thing that I need to check. Oh my gosh, the old Play Store. It had literally had no code. I'm not gonna say that it's the only phone that had no code, because when I filled the iPhone 7, it was resetted. So I don't know if I'll count this as no code, but it's still but the A40 and Y51 weren't reset. Reset your phone, guys, before you throw them away. So yeah, I think when I tried to sell this phone, I couldn't even sell it because I forgot to put the adapter. But I'm maybe gonna try this again. Try this again soon with my dad, because I'm still a minor. Yeah, I guess this phone is really smooth for some reason. It's a really like low end phone, so yeah, it feels all right. So it's the first fully working Wiko phone that I found. Well, smartphone, but yeah. Samsung Galaxy 3. I don't know why they named that, but or it's the Theos whatsoever. That works, but it's dead. I think y'all remember some photos. Huawei Y6 2015, also known as Orange 570, also works, just dirty, and it's dead. Was that a J5? Of course it is, my friend. Of course. That's also dead, but it works too. I'm going to pull out more phones. Galaxy S5. Fun fact: this is my brother's first phone. That actually works, but it's dead, and I use it for like, I don't know, TikTok, YouTube. Well, only YouTube on the web, because YouTube on the app does not. It's probably unsupportive anymore since it's on Android 6.0.1. And for some reason, the S5 Mini still can launch YouTube. I don't know, I should test that out soon. Galaxy S6 Edge, which is my old phone that I used back in 2019, so it's almost gonna be 6 years that I've made this. Well, sooner or later, going to be 6 years. It it has this weird crack right here and this really weird one, but yeah, it still works. Battery does not last longer, so don't expect that. Galaxy A5 2017. That also works, but it still needs a new battery because I still did not have bought a battery yet on this phone. Samsung D520 works, no battery. Don't use it much though. Xcover 4, which was my brother's phone that he used before till he got my Note 9. But I'm using the A65G. So yeah, it works. Charger port is completely dead now. Well, dead. For some reason. Samsung Galaxy Grand Prime Plus, actually. Grand Prime Plus. No, Grand Neo Plus. That actually works. It's actually from Nigeria, if I'm correct. And, yeah. Sorry about the something. Holy shit, I gotta be careful with the glass though, because the screen was cracked and the glass already broke when I filmed this. The only smartphone that I found at one of my local e-waste that actually works. Battery is not good on this. I'm going to be honest. I don't know. Alright, just pulled out more phones, and we have a Maxcom MM920. That actually works. Another Polish phone brand I have since I got to my phone a while ago. But yeah, I think it's from like a Ukrainian or a Polish. I don't even know, but it works. Just the screws that are missing on this. Samsung Galaxy Ace. This is my second Ace, actually. I'll show the first one later. Yeah, both of my Aces are cracked, but they worked and they both came with SIM cards. This one has a broken, the SIM card hole hider, whatsoever it's called, just broke off. That doesn't seem to turn on. Galaxy Note 3. My second Note 3 no longer have the broken one. The first one actually worked, but it kept like showing the Note 3 logo and charging sign. And it has lines on the screen and it was very badly cracked. This one works, came with a screen protector. I think this one has the screen is peeling off on this one, but still. Yeah, it has the owners. It has a few apps from the old owner, but a few apps are from. Apparently, it's the first phone that can record, that can shoot like 4K, if I'm correct. I don't know, because my Note 9 shoot at 4K, and the A16 still shoots 180p. I'll go a bit crazy. Across 50 Cobalt, if I'm correct. This was actually one of the coolest phones I ever had. Wanna know why? I really like the design on a few Across phones. For some reason, this has a removable back, but it has a non-removable battery. which is probably crazy. Yeah. Here we have a Samsung Player Star, whatsoever it's called. I forgot its name again, but crap, I forgot. But yeah, that also worked. Yeah, I no longer have the Star because this also. I also have a Star, but I no longer have it. Pulling out some phones right now. Sony Xperia X. It works, but it's Google locked, unfortunately. Honestly, if this thing wasn't Google locked or even passcode locked, it will be a really, really cool phone. I think if I'm correct, this is a mid-range flagship. I don't know. But this was actually really cool. It has a cool color, but not the best condition. And it has like, it's a cool display. Look at that. I love that sound. It's so goddamn good. Still has battery for some reason. Sony Xperia E5, the first Sony film that's the only Sony film that came with no code. No, not resetted it and put my password. I tried to make it, but failed because the battery life is horrible, and this. Here we have another Sony Xperia Z. Pascal locked still, and I do not know how to fucking reset it. I had like a hard time mostly. But yeah, it was really, really cool. I think the battery was bloated because of this. I don't know. Samsung Monte, my second Monte, but this one is the rarest, but it has a broken display, but it works. Samsung, I don't know, I forgot its name. Perfectly working. I found it at my school. Those e-waste bin. It has a school. Yes, my school has an e-waste bin. But yeah, it's really, really nice. Let me take a pic of my phone. Oh fuck it, I'm recording. Never mind, but yeah, it was a really cool phone that I found, but yeah. Perfect. Here we have a iPhone 5C. This was used to be co-locked, but it was FMI off. So guess what? I resetted it, and now it's a FMI off. It's now locked to my iCloud now. It's in my iCloud now. Well, actually, my second iCloud, because I kept losing the password of my. Every time when I tried to get a log to my iCloud, I kept losing the password, so it's pissing me off quite so. Samsung PT.1 works. Had it for 2 years. Got it for my grandma for free. HTC Desire. I forgot its name again too. It's on a custom ROM, and it's the only HTC in my collection that works. Has some dents though. Not good. Logicom Posh 186. Used to have another one, but I threw it away. That works. Sagamine X3 2, no battery, but that works. Galaxy Core Prime, that works. I don't remember playing with this, honestly. Pretty beautiful phone. My mom's old phone. Oh my gosh. Huawei Accent 3 G300. G300. That actually still works after a fucking while of usage. Alright, pull out some phones. Let's get right into them again. Motorola Droid. I think it's the first generation Droid. But, oh my gosh, it's really, really dirty. Whatsoever, this works. Yes, I resetted it, probably. No, I actually changed the wallpaper. I did not reset it. But yeah, I can confirm that this works, and I kept it because it was really cool. Monte, the fully working Monte. That works, but it's dead. I used to have another one, but I destroyed it. My phone Up Smart Lite used to be in mint condition, but ruined. Thanks myself. Nokia 100 also works. I kept it because it looks still cool. Huawei Accent Y360. I supposed to give it away with another Logic on Pouch 184, but failed miserably. I kept it because it was cool. And it was from China, so it's rare. Rarer than you think. Doro. Actually, an old Doro of mine. I used to have one of these back in 2022, but I sold it. It's a Doro 6530. That works, but I don't think the charger actually does, though. There we go, the Huawei. It's on. Gonna try to connect it to my Google account again. Nokia 3310. This thing is heavy. Actually, it's a 3330. It's a different model, but this thing is heavy and it still works. Very awesome, Nokia. Y'all can call it the 3310. I don't probably care, but here we have the Samsung X500 with its loud speakers. I think it's the only one that. I think it's the only Samsung flip phone, dumb phone, that does not have a camera, but it's still cool to have for some reason, in my opinion. And yes, it still have battery for some reason. F480 IRV whatsoever. This thing is the special version, but sadly password locked, but it works. Mobile Wire, oh my gosh, Mobile Wire F1, a cheap phone, a cheap looking Nokia phone whatsoever. That works for some reason, just a cracked screen, I guess. The LCD is fine also. Doro, I forgot its model name. That also works, but I think it's dead. I have at least 4 Doro phones. Yeah. There we go. Samsung Galaxy Mini 2. That also works. I actually liked it, but I don't use it anymore. But yeah, back then, back when Samsung made smaller phones, these were really the case. Uh, Samsung, I forgot E1190 works perfectly fine. I found it at the Emmaus trash, and it it fully works. Just the buttons are messed up, I guess. But select. I think it has the same ringtone as the. I forgot which Samsung it's called. Yeah, never mind. It's also alternative. Oh my god. I hate that vibration motor. Um, Motorola D520. I do not know if this works because I do not have the charger for it. But otherwise, it's still a cool mobile phone. Sleek. So we have a X covered tree. The original version, I used to have like the, I don't know, alternate. Works dead. Really survivor. Really like these kind of phones. Jace 3 2016. The phone that made me probably popular on TikTok. No, actually not this phone. It's another phone. J5 2016. No battery and no back cover, but it works. Don't use it anymore, sadly. Since I have better phones. Just kidding. But I still don't use it anymore. Xiamen C35. I actually works, but it's dead. Samsung Galaxy S8, my first S8. It works, but for some reason this button isn't doing well, which is the Bixby button. I saw it like, look at that. Do you see that? This thing is starting to being weak now. I don't know why. I might smash the screen off from this. I don't know. I'll think about it. But yeah, it works. Touchscreen. Sometimes it goes touches. That's pissing me off. Alright, so next we have this Galaxy Trend. Missing battery, but working. Here we have a special phone. Another Galaxy S8. But this one fully works, but it's just that this is not, but the display's not doing well. I kind of hit it, and it did some dead pixels. But yeah, this phone honestly takes good quality pics, even the other S8. But yeah, I think this one is not in the best condition so far. Every time I feel the S8s, they just end up like that. S4, also missing battery, but works perfectly fine. It's just that the other battery of that S4 Mini that I actually came with did not work. S3 Mini, actually this S4 I bought it off from eBay, works. S3 Mini, that works. It did not come with a battery. I actually got this from my taxi driver. I wanted to pay him, but I did not have any money. But he gave it to me for free. So, perfect. Honest, I might be honest. He thought that he does have a battery, but yeah. Excited. I was actually excited to turn this thing on. It's like I make the S3 again. Here we have a special phone, Sony Xperia Z5 Compact, and it's so good. I'm going to be honest, it's really a slick phone. And it was the best and it was one of the best Sony phones in the greatest condition. But battery was bloated, so I had to throw it away. Hope it will be Google locked or whatever you want to call it. Nokia, I forgot. Sliding keyboard, that works, but I think it's password locked. Probably one of the only dumb phones that was password locked. Passcode locked, actually. The Posh 184 that I mentioned earlier works. That obviously. Huawei P20 Lite. My mom used to have one of these, and now have another one from eWaste last year. But yeah, works. Just a replacement screen, so A3 2015 works. Obviously cracked screen, but actually I'm surprised to see that the AMOLED survived on this. Obviously. J3 2017 used to be my old backup. Fully works, dead. Remember this phone that probably made me popular. SGA, actually it's a GT39 3595. It works. It was actually one of the phones that I made most of my low quality videos back then. And Motorola Gleam, that also works. Got it from the garage sale 2 years ago. Probably 2 years ago. iPhone SE first gen works. iCloud locked, unfortunately. But it works. For some reason it's on. It still has battery actually. Nokia, I forgot its model, but this is one of the coolest Nokia I ever found. I don't know how to get this back off. Man, I miss finding Nokia phones. I don't know if I can trust this. Huh. Says hello. I know that it's iCloud locked. I'm not falling for that. See? It says that it's locked to the owner. Before it was like password locked, and now the owner actually resetted it. I might bypass it. Samsung Xperia something. I don't know. iPhone 4, my first ever iPhone 4 works, but broken home button and kind of messed up at the screws. Reset. Obviously, it was reset before, but yeah, it fully works. Doro 6050 works. I think this is the first one. Missing battery, obviously, but dead. Not bad. Missing battery. Just missing battery. iPhone 4S works. Broken volume buttons. Still works. Now we have more dumb phones to showcase. I think I already showcased this one. Another Posh 184. That works. I think this one has a feeling that the battery is missing. Or whatsoever. Samsung E1 1200 works, but dead. Nokia 3410 works with that. I got the 34. Actually, got. Fuck. If you all remember this phone, y'all remember that I bought this from flea market. Jesus Christ. Well, that deserved for being iCloud locked.